All right, first and foremost, when the all praises to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace, salutation of brothers doing his work in sincerity and in truth, the hopeful elect, the brothers waiting every day, praying for Yahweh Shem Shah to return so we can get out this place. Peace and salutation to you, brothers. Let's get into an article that's basically by the Detroit Free Press. You know, it says a video of the confrontation between the coveted Catholic student, Native American activists. It's like under the caption, it says, under the title, it says this caption clip went viral, throwing coveted Catholic into a national spotlight. Longer video has emerged from how the incident started. Okay, this is I'm from this is a brother. We're from Detroit, and that's what the Free Press is. What the Detroit Free Press is. So I was actually reading the article, and it just came through the spirit. It was through the spirit. It just showed about the situation that happened in D.C. and it gave little points in the article about the situation with the Gadite, which we realized he was an actor and etc. But through the spirit, it's all through the Most High, the things that's happening. So this is started off. This is a Black Hebrew Israelites and obscure, which basically the word obscure means let's see if it'll still go, because I got it on airplane mode. Obscure is something or something obscure. If something obscure, it's unknown, right? Or are known by only a few people. So basically, it's unknown by basically a few people. A theology has become a focus of controversy related to a face-off in Washington D.C. that has sparked a national debate about politics, race, religion, social media, and civility. Okay, let's get to the word civility. See civil, right? Civility, see civil. So it's not gonna give me the actual word for civility. So I'll just get it real quick. Hold on, Nakim. Okay. Civility. Yeah, the word civility means formal, polite, or courtesy in behavior or speech, or polite remarks used in formal conversation. Media, okay, I guess so. Remarks. The Hebrew Israelites are really a movement. Heidi Berich, which with the Southern Poverty Law Center. Now, the Southern Poverty Law Center seems to have their so-called intel on us. But let's see if I can open that up. In Montgomery, Alabama, said they have a particular interpretation of the Bible, which they believe that blacks are the true Jews, or the true tribes of Israel, essentially the true Jews. Right? By Wednesday, news accounts quoted a movement follower at the Lincoln Memorial, Shar Yaquataz Banyan, as says Friday, D.C. Dust Up was a divine plan to expose what this country is coming to expose what we have been teaching. So basically, the same thing. That's what they say, to expose that what this country is coming to, what this country has always been. Basically, outrage exploded on social media over the holiday weekend as video encounters between Native American leader Nathan Phillips of Ypsilanti and Covington High School, a Catholic high school, went viral. Okay, it says Phillips said he waded into the mass of students to diffuse tensions between the students and a small band of black Hebrew Israelites. Now, we already know it seemed like it was a setup with this situation anyway. So it says news reports thrust the movement into a national spotlight and raised questions about the intentions of the Israelites who can be found proselytizing on the streets, corners, and cities nationwide, including Detroit. So, right. So this was a point I was looking at. Now, it's really made me seem that, it let us know that even these people watch, or they've been watching the silent so-called. They've been watching the silent so-called. So it seemed like they have a propaganda or position they're trying to play, because they've been seeing this for a while. They're saying even in Detroit. Okay, it says, but Be Rich, not just us, but I'm saying nationwide. And it says including Detroit, which lets us know they've been watching every facet, because so-called white man is wiser than Daniel, man. He's cunning, man. He's very precise in what he's trying to do when he's trying to do it. Their mind is very, very quick on of surveying and being being subtle with their steps, man. That's why we have to be also. Be Rich. But Be Rich, the director of the civil rights organization project to track domestic extremists. See, they're calling us extremists. Let's get what extremists is. All right. The word extremist. The word extremist goes into if you describe someone as an extremist, you disapprove of them. This is the college English. They try to bring the political change by using violence or extreme methods and disapprove. See, that's a lie. We're not in here. We're not trying to bring some type of violence physically, but physically we're going to bring that. But this is not the time where we're going to do that. We're going to do that when the lawyer, Habashim Yahushua, give us the power. We're not gonna come to your government till we get the word from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We're not gonna touch nothing. We're not violent men when we're out there. You come to us, but still, and most of the time we ease the situation. All right. Right. We don't hear no. See, what they're gonna try to do is set us up to make the world look at us like they actually are terrorists or extremists, which they know that, because even the article explains it. Because that's how the so-called white man straight up contradict themselves. Okay, it says Be Rich, the director of a civil rights organization project of a domestic extremist, said the obscure movement, which is saying unknown or unknown by a few, movement followers promote hate against Jewish, gay, and white people. See, they make words that pop out to people to make it more known. Hey, we speak of these things. We speak truth when we out here on our ways and byways about you. Okay, in many ways. Because all these people that they said, they don't say, we talk about the so-called Negroes and black people. They didn't say that. Where it stops. See, the so-called white man has a goddamn God complex. He got a God complex where he don't have no idea that he's actually a peasant. He don't get it. In many ways, she added, they are a mirror image of white groups that hate blacks impossible, because them motherfuckers kill. Like when it was Dylan Roof, they do it under the guise of being Aryans or being Nazis or etc. when they was doing the um I guess when they was protesting down in South Carolina, you don't see no niggas running over people in some Dodge Challengers and shit. You don't see that. All right, and that's the type of stuff they try to do with the minds of the people, but still, it still was gonna have to happen. I mean, it was nothing surprising about this, man. Okay. In many ways, she added, they are a mirror image of white groups that hate blacks. We talk about Israelites. Never mentioned that. It said the Soviet Power Law Center, founded by the civil rights attorneys in 1970 to fight racism, white supremacist groups to protect people from the discrimination list organizations. Okay, ascribed to the moment as hate groups. Ascribing. Here was one of the points I want to make. It says Judith Weisenfeld, a professor at Princeton University whose research focused on African American religion, said that while the Hebrew Israelites followers fit the central definition of a hate group, they have no power to do much. So that's the problem. They know that. They know that we have no power to do much. They know this, man. They know that they can see, like we said, like it was said, they're wiser than Daniel. They watch everything, man. They see even the little guns them guys have. They know it's only 2 guns that they got. Niggas can have this 10 people. We might have 10 guns to compare to some army. You know, we're even more lightly than the Black Panthers who went after that situation. They know we're not into that. You know, you still got foolish Israelites that try to impress women or to impress the brothers, and that we're not scared. They're the first ones that's gonna run, man. Haul ass. Okay. It says, but they know we're not gonna do much. All right. They reject whiteness. They reject whiteness and see themselves as God's people in a way that not unlike the theological reject that the Nation of Islam. She said what they were doing this weekend is what they do. They plant themselves and they orally assault people, and they're proselytizing. I just bring out the word proselytizing. Proselytizing. If you proselytize, you try to persuade. You try to persuade or share your beliefs, especially religious or political beliefs. So they say we try to persuade people. We just trying to persuade the elect. Me and the Lord gonna persuade the elect only, man. All right, here got the little devil right there, man, behind the Gadite, who in turn is the lesser luminaries. All right, but the Most High is gonna deal with this guy. Okay, it says the encounter goes viral. So the encounter that happened went viral. Let's go. It says before the initial viral video was taken, a small group of Hebrew Israelites were sermonizing and shouting insults at mostly white students from Kentucky wearing "Make America Great Again" ball caps. Now you can say that. See, I watched the other interview that they had, and they was asking about the hat. I just bought it that morning. No, man. That shit like a KKK hood is which I guess the listener Milano said later in the article. That wasn't, that the point was that you guys came out with them hats and you got t-shirts and shit. You damn devils are slick but this is your place. This is your time. You got it. No, you got it. Cause the hat already would set anybody off. So, but these little punks, you got to look at it like this. At the due time, all this craftiness, the sorcery that they doing on the media, the social media, all this shit gonna go flat, man. These tanks gonna be on these streets. We don't have tanks as Hebrew Israelites. We don't have those guns, those ray guns, those heat guns or whatever. We don't have those. We don't have nothing, man. The bullets we have, bullets are the word. The sword we have is the word. That's it. No bullets. The bullets we got is what the darts we shoot you with when we come with the word and hurt you, man. That's it. Got no gun. It says, see them ball caps is like I said, a matador with the red claw for a bull. Hey, the bull gonna try to kill that motherfucker, you know. But with the words, the Hebrew Israelites have denied that they were instigators, and other groups tied to the movement have said that they have been unfairly targeted by the Southern Poverty Law Center. But longer videos from the day show that they're insulting the students and having tense exchanges with a group of Native American protesters. So that's what it. But nobody forgot about the hat. Hat is a beacon. That's a big ass beacon. All right. Okay. Yeah, see right here where it say the Native American activist offers to meet covenant. It's spiritual, man, because Gad they're Israelites, man. And so you had Gad, Judah, and both of the enemies, man. The cavalry is right there. That was the cavalry right in front of the Gad and Judah. And they Gad and Judah that came and took them down, man. But spiritually, we go in the spirit. Spiritually, sooner or later, we're gonna have to take them down themselves. That's what the scriptures say. But the cavalry is them young little punks that was in cavalries at that age, 17, 18 years old, fighting for the U.S. government. Got the Confederate flags on their head. Basically, they under the Confederate flag and marching to keep you in slavery. Right in your face. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Nobody could have an opinion anymore. But still, we don't come from ourselves. We're coming from the scriptures, man. Because we know what's going to happen. Okay? It says right here, but it's coming to a... See, nobody says about them kids being disrespectful. The hat is already disrespectful. All right? It says, but Phillips maintained that the students who were in D.C. Participated in an anti-abortion rally, behaved disrespectfully and mocked the Native American culture. So they was mocking them, but nobody said that about that. Okay, to some, the red MAGA hats had the students wore were not about Trump's presidential campaign, but a symbol of racism. See, they tried to hide it under that. It was the old guy that my job told me. He told me about the situation that they had when he grew up. He was from Detroit, but he went down to Mississippi to visit his family. And I guess this was in the 50s. And he said he seen him and his cousin went through was walking through the woods, and they seen a group of KKK guys with their hoods off, and they noticed that most of them were people that they knew and seen every day. They got on the grocery store, the police officers, the doctors, and everything like that. So these are regular people every day. So these the same kind of people with the hoods and then try to act innocent. The Lord is going to destroy this situation that we're in, man. We ain't gonna be in this difficult position forever, man. All right, because you could keep on hiding under that hood of politically correct PC and etc. But inwardly they really hate you, man. They really hate you niggas that could jump and play basketball. They definitely hate you Israelites, man. They definitely hate the great millstone too, But they really hate Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Okay, they don't want him to come back. They want to keep their power structure, man. Very subtle, but the Most High is more subtle than you. He created it. All right. So the red hats, man. So some, I read the article. So to some, the red MAGA hats the students wore were not about the Trump presidential campaign or patriotism, right? But a symbol of racism. Actress and activist Alyssa Milano, for instance, has compared the caps to white hoods worn by members of the Ku Klux Klan. Here's an article she wrote. The red hats is the new white hood, without white boys being able to empathize with other people, humanity will continue to destroy itself. And that's true. Man, the word they man, that's a true statement. I don't know. Hold on, Salaki. See if I get that word. If you ever died with someone, you understand the problem you feel because you have been in a similar situation. That's what they can't. The mind of this damn devil, man. Like I said, the old dude said he saw them people with their hoods off. He noticed who they was. He said they went back and told to everybody who they saw and under the hood because they had their hoods off. The guys didn't see them in the hoods with the hoods off. They said they was in the woods and they was looking at them through the trees. And he said, man, they got a mental problem. He just did this guy. He's off. He's gone. But he's like they got mental problems, man. He said they got a psychological problem. He's like, it's crazy. He said they would kill you just for nothing because they felt like it. That's a demon, man. That's a devil, and that's come from that devil Esau who hated us, man. All right. Here go the guy. Nick Sandman, a student, prominently features in a viral video instantly became the target of criticism. Since then, his family has hired a Louisville public relations firm. So they fired a PR firm. What? Oh, you got a PR firm? Run Switch PR. The Concierge Journalism reports the issue a statement that the African American protesters called the suggested. I mean, students, faggots, and incest kids. Shit, they ain't lying. Okay, let's. Okay, so the article is talking about the movement is not really known. Let's go here. It says Beaver said that the Hebrew Israelites movement is a fringe world that is not very well known. It's known. It's just they kept it under wraps. It says an occasion surface when followers post videos on social media and take to the streets to preach what the center considers hateful messages with the aim of provoking a response. So they said we out there to get a response and, hey man, we out here to teach the word and we right here to break the word. If you say something, hey, we just gonna break you down with the scriptures and that's it. But the whole thing about it is so-called white men don't give a goddamn. You don't care that you saying a lot of these things. They keep on going and live on with their life, man. They have no trouble like other men. So that what you saying to them is nothing. They know you have nothing. That's why the first thing they'll say, get a job. Bum. They call us bums. All right. They go around screaming at Jews, calling them fake Jews, which is true. The only Jews out here are the ones that's what you call Black, Latinos, Native American, and we got the confusion of faces. All right. Saying the Holocaust didn't happen. She said the Black Hebrew Israelites are vehemently anti-gay. It's nothing positive on here. They're not. This article was horrible, man. Virulently feelings or actions are extremely bitter or hostile. So they're saying we're always hostile. It says they say all kinds of terrible things about gay people. That's the point in this time in this world, man. They point out the certain facts, but hey man, look, we just screaming what the Bible's saying, man, and we believe it. Okay, that you cannot do that. All right, they are also anti-white. In November, dozens of Black Hebrew Israelites protested the Capitol Hill, but now you come out now when it comes to the forefront with that native with the Gadite. Yeah, that happened in November, but you posted on this paper a picture of that at that time. See, y'all tried to hide it, but the Most High is not gonna let this come out. Well, it's time, man. It's getting close. All right. And it says a more than an hour long YouTube post a few months ago showed a man with the movement preaching in Detroit. With the movement preaching in Detroit. The video includes a link to a GoFundMe appeal seeking financial help. Now, we ain't doing that. These other camps that's out here. See, they I guess they're trying to get, I guess because Tyler Dockett was up there. So they try to protest. It says Be Rich identified two groups in Metro Detroit, one of which is the Israelite School of Practical Knowledge School in Detroit, affiliated with the religious movement. So they said two groups, they only named one. And most likely they talking about us. It says the Great Millstone Camp in Detroit. It says when contacted Tuesday, a leader of ISUPK said that grouping organizations in the same Hebrew Israelite movement and labeling all organizations the head group is unfair, inaccurate, and offensive. It don't matter because they're going to come at y'all at once. If y'all believe that the Lord is, that y'all Israelites, they coming. So you could try to whittle and squiddle your ass out of there, but this shit, they still coming. That, we don't say what GMS say. Hey, look, they going to come demonizing anyway, man. It says if you put us in a category with the KKK, hell no. We don't fit that, said Laban Yahweh, who within the organization goes by the title captain and refers to a biblical passage to support his conviction that KKK is responsible for murdering people. Right. That's a true statement. It says Sam Kestenbull, who is considered an authority of the Hebrew Israelites, so I'll check that guy out, has said that the movement is complex. How complex is it? We read the scriptures. It's a simple thing. We read the scriptures and we prophesy. It's no more complex than just getting the word out. But what's complex is the spirit on the man that you can't figure out. All right? Now that's mainly a man, a great millstone. But you really don't understand it, so you call it complex. In a detailed overview, who are the black Israelites at the center of the viral standoff at the Lincoln Memorial? Published in the Washington Post, he said the movement dates back to the 18th century. Various groups now follow the movement, he said, holds different beliefs, but they essentially all agree that African Americans are literal descendants of the Israelites. And another belief, he said, is that white people are Edomites and genealogical descendants of Esau, the twin brother of Jacob. So get it. So it's coming out. It's time. They're saying certain things, which in turn would get them to what they doing is bringing out what are we to people that don't know, even to the elect. Let's see what they'll say about Edomites in the definition. That's it. If you admit someone's bad, let's see. Let's get off of that. I don't know if they're gonna show that. Let's see. Okay. If you admit that something is bad, unpleasant, embarrassing, it is true, you agree. You often willing it is true, and willing and able to admit it. See, it wouldn't give you the definition of Edomites. Let's go with the word Esau. Esau. The sea is the salty water that covers about third quarter of the Earth's surface. They will not give you anything about say the sea. They won't even find out no Esau. Okay. Let's see if they give me Jacob. A job is work that someone does. Okay, it doesn't give you. It's so wrong with it. It says some uh, read the Christian Bible and believe that Yahushua was prophesied, that the prophesied Messiah. Others read only the Hebrew, so some of them only read the Torah. According to Kestenbull, some have moved into a tentative dialogue and collaborated with wider American Jewish organizations. Others have not. So you got sellouts. As the Hebrew Israelites movement involved, Kestenbull said leaders developed their own versions of Hebrew. So they say in the Hebrew we have, which is the ancient Hebrew, compared to the Yiddish, is our own form of the Hebrew. And maybe some other guys went somewhere with it, but I ain't never heard no other, but except Yiddish and that one. A group began teaching that other nationalities and ethnicities, such as Native Americans, are descendants of Israelites. Let's see if they say anything about Israelites. No match found. A lot of words they don't put in there. They began wearing colorful garb and confrontational preaching and apocalyptic message. Okay, so it goes. I might as well finish the article. Still, Bieber said the high school student involved in Friday's encounter should have simply walked away from the confrontation. All right. So that's it, man. Get a couple of scriptures with this, and then end it off.